All right, welcome to the tarot room again. This is reading is going to be for Scorpio. Scorpio, you came out in when I was shuffling the cards, so I picked you to do some messages. Seems like there's some stuff that you need to know, you need to hear. Before I even crack into the reading, I get when I tune into your energy, I get conflict. I get as if somebody is saying, literally saying, why does it have to be this hard, or why does it have to be so hard? So I don't know what it is that you're dealing with, what situation that you have, but it's a situation that you're definitely focused on, and it is of importance to you. But things seem to be just hard, difficult. So I don't know what I'm about to get into here, but that's the energy that I feel coming from you. Your cards keep, whoa, Six of Cups. Okay, so this is you. This is actually thinking about things from the past, things that had happened in at least 4 or 5 years ago. You are reflecting on good thoughts here, which is that's really weird because, well, we'll just keep going because that's completely different than the energy that I was getting when I tuned in, but who knows, we'll just keep going and see what happens. What other messages does Scorpio need to hear? Okay, so this is I think I'm starting to get it here. This is some kind of communication that came. That it's abrupt. It was rough. It could have been a communication that came from somebody from the past who you have good thoughts and good, or you have experienced some good times with. But there's a communication that came swiftly that seemed of a bit of a conflicting nature. This could have been, yeah, it came, like I said, I got the King of Wands. So this is from something that just came very, very, very quickly. And it's about something from the past. It could be, I don't know why I get a little bit of a legal nature. Okay, what else does Scorpio need to know? Okay, what does the Scorpio need to know? Okay, the World upright. Oh, woo, Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you are definitely it's almost like you were actually expecting this, that it was time for something to happen, something, and the Ace of Swords came in the reverse position, as if you were expecting for something to happen, and you were trying to get yourself ready for it. I know this is kind of an odd message, but this is something that is inevitable. Because the World did come out here right next to the Two of Swords, or this could be, it's something inevitable, but it was, you were sitting on it, you wanted to make a decision about it, but it nevertheless, regardless of what you wanted, it just kind of really came at you pretty quickly. And you were not expecting it. You actually were thinking the opposite. You were thinking of good, happy thoughts, but something came and just kind of, I don't want to say ruin it, but it's kind of that energy. Something that came and put a bad taste in your mouth is what I'm looking for. Yeah. But you knew it was going to happen. You just didn't know when it was, but you knew it was inevitable for it to happen. Okay, what else does Scorpio need to know? Oh, okay. All right, so I got you could have this communication could have come from a Pisces person, that is a little I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this, but a Pisces person who's a little crazy, I have to say, because the Emperor came out in the reverse with the Ace of Wands. Just somebody who's just a little chaotic, a little out of control. Okay, let's get to your advice. What should... I did see the Death card twice. It just didn't flip out, so I don't know why. But let's see what your advice is here. All right, I've got 3 cards. What is your advice? To really just sit on it, consider it, or think about it before you actually start responding to whatever this is, whatever it is. That maybe something happened actually, or something happened very quickly up here, that you were expecting but not quite yet. It came out of nowhere. It just blindsided you, just kind of, you weren't sure. Although you were expecting it, you were not expecting it to happen at the time when it actually did happen. This involves a Pisces person, who is a little crazy, a little bit out of control, who has some really sharp tongue, or is what I get, or some just nasty words to say, not very nice things, even though you're trying to keep the peace, you're trying to keep the situation flowing, is what I get. Your advice is just to wait it out, not respond. You could also be not respond as of yet, just think about it, and then you'll come up and you'll know what to say when the time is right. Or this is the other way I can look at this. This is a business opportunity that came quickly towards you. You were hoping for it, you were expecting it, but it was not what you thought it was. It was either, maybe less money or less resources, but it came quickly, and it just did not make you weren't very happy with it. Now, if we're talking about love here, this person, I see a Pisces from the past. This is the person from the past who is always defensive towards you, actually. These 3 cards, that's how I would read them. I read the cards whichever way, just so you know. It's just what comes to me. But this person that's from the past, who's always offensive towards you, always kind of in a battle mode, I would say. And this person is a Pisces. It could be a Pisces or a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But this is specifically the Pisces card right here. And you are, let's see, you are currently, where are you currently? Let's just see, where are you currently? Where are you currently in, let's say, in love? Where are you currently in love? What's going on in love? Where are you currently in love? Where is Scorpio in love? You are in love with somebody. Let's see, who is that person? Oops. Somebody who maybe, somebody who works a lot is what I get from this, and is not always very positive, is what I get from this. Tell me more about this person. Tell me more about this person that Scorpio is dealing. Give me their sign. I want to know their sign. It's an earth sign. Earth, and has probably water and air in their chart, but primarily it's an earth sign. This earth sign is you do love this person, you care for this person, but this person is not always optimistic. Seems to be a little unstable, or tends to give you ideas or messages that are just a little ungrounded, is the energy that I get. Let me get a clarification card for each row. Clarify the top row for me. Clarify the top row. What messages for Scorpio? Make this a little easier to understand. Mature woman. So yeah, this is a woman who actually, that's near the Six of Cups. So this woman actually is quite well off. She has a lot of money. Now, how she got that money, I'm not really sure, because she looks like she's sitting and just not really doing much, and she has lots and lots and lots around her. So that's the person who actually came at you. It's the mature woman. This person also, what could be in their maybe 50s, maybe early to mid 50s. You could be seeing number 66, because I've got actually a couple of cards that are sixes. You could be seeing 66 or 66, 666, excuse me. Okay, clarify the second row for me. Clarify the second row. Occupation. Okay, so this is something, I think there's a couple of storylines that are kind of intertwined here in this reading, and the best way to decipher this story or stories, this is what, like I was saying earlier, something that you were kind of expecting or hoping to get as far as work goes, but it's not what you wanted it to be. It came a little less, or not as exciting as you wanted it to be. Maybe the money or the payout was a lot less than what you anticipated. So that definitely clarifies. And then the Lovers popped out before I even asked the question. So there might be Lovers is the card of the Gemini, but it doesn't have to be a Gemini. Somebody who's from the past who thinks, or who seems to actually able to manipulate you, because this is kind of also, these two is also, I read these two as manipulation. So this is somebody who is quite crafty and able to manipulate you. Like I said, I think it's somebody who does do a little bit of esoteric and into that nature, who maybe this Lovers came right next to the Pisces card. So this person could they're they manipulate you by telling you that they were supposed to be together, and they're soulmates and all of that stuff. So give me a clarification on the last row. Give me a card, one card, I guess not. Unexpected income in a reverse and concern in a reverse. So okay, so this does make sense. It seems like each row, okay, so I have decided each row seems to carry a story with a little bit of intertwine in between. So I'm not trying to make this confusing, but these are the messages that I'm getting. This is something that you've been waiting for. for some time. And it is supposed to be for you. It's supposed to be your opportunity. Nobody should take it away from you. It should be yours. But concern in the reverse and unexpected income in the reverse. So don't be so concerned, even though you're not going to be getting what you think you're going to be getting, is what I get from these two cards. Let's see, anything else? Let's get a clarification on this person that you care for, that you have love for. Let's see. The one who's not always in the best mood, it's the main female. Yet another a woman. So there's two women here in this story. If it's love, there's two women, one from the past, one in the present. They're both well off. They both do well for themselves. I think the first one, though, is she just kind of, it comes easily to her. The second one, she has created her own fortune. She could have fire and air in her chart. Give me a clarification on this woman. Who is this woman? So you are currently you have really strong feelings towards somebody who is not always positive. I just keep getting that. Not always positive. Okay, the Hermit. So this could be a Virgo. The Hermit came out. So there you go. That's what I needed to know. I needed to know the sign of this person who is not always positive, even though you have a lot of, you care for them deeply. They could have put you through some pain, I would say, and discomfort, but not to the level of ending things or not making things work out. It is a Virgo. It's a female Virgo. The other female is Pisces or a Gemini, or has both in their chart, Gemini and Pisces in their chart, or somebody who's just one day is okay, another day is just rambunctious and just crazy, is what I get if this is a love story. Now, if we go back to the work situation, it's an opportunity that you have been waiting for, or a payout that you've been waiting for to get. It either gets delayed, or you do get it, but it's a lot less than what you thought, and you're gonna have to really hold on to it. Or maybe not being able to, a little bit, I sense a little bit of, right here, I sense a little bit of disappointment, maybe because you wanted to purchase something that it could cost you a lot of money. So I sense a little bit of a disappointment, okay? I hope these messages helped. And if resonates, please like, share, or subscribe. I appreciate your time. Thank you.